I'm here for you, babe. I've loved you the same this whole time. So tell me, what's on your mind? And I'm not here to hear you say you're fine. I can take the pain you hold inside. I wanna know, wanna see it. Can I feel your kryptonite? Can't get this off my mind. Does it only control you? Let me in, I'll help you out. I won't lose you this time. Can I feel your kryptonite? Can I feel your kryptonite? You think you're too far, but I'm where you are, you know. I said I won't leave your side. They left you bare, but I'm begging you still in my eyes. For you, yeah, I give my life. And I'm not here to hear you say you're fine. I can take the pain you hold inside. I wanna know, wanna see it. Can I feel your kryptonite? Can't get this off my mind. Does it only control you? Let me in, I'll help you out. I won't lose you this time. Can I feel your kryptonite? Can I feel your kryptonite? I wanna know, wanna see it. Can I feel your kryptonite? And I'm not here to hear you say you're fine. I wanna know, wanna see it. Can I feel your kryptonite? Can't get this off my mind. Does it only control you? Let me in, I'll help you out. I won't lose you this time.
And I like to take my time, but time is what you're always chasing. I know I like to hide, but you're not always keen on seeking. You said you're up for the fight, but I would rather keep on pretending. I feel the divide between you and I, like the distance between the dark and light. But just as the dawn is both day and night, maybe I can make you mine. 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 I know that I have grown jaded, and we could lament over losing the days of our youth. Memories faded, the years we look forward to might be over soon. I feel the divide between you and I, like the distance between the dark and light. Just as the dawn is both day and night, maybe I can make you mine. I feel the divide between you and I, like the distance between the dark and light. Just as the dawn is both day and night, maybe I can make you mine. Make you mine. Make you mine. make you mine, make you mine, make you mine, make you mine, make you make you mine.
All right, we here. We are here. Let me switch this over. All right, so screen looks good. All right, cool. All right, I was trying to see if I could put this in a watch party on Facebook, but I don't know if I can figure that out. Also, don't know what my audio sounds like. Hold on. Check, 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 check. All right, cool. So audio sounds good. All right, good. All right. Let's see if this works this time. Why is it not working? What is that? What is that? Um, I don't know how to get this to work. Saying it's having trouble. All right, whatever. Whatever. All right, so didn't figure that part out, so I'll leave that alone. But we will move on. Okay, so let's take a look at actual market. This is the euro dollar. The market is actually looking pretty good right now. Actually looking pretty good. Pretty. All right, so I'm gonna shift over to where the comments are in a moment. So right now we're actually live on 3 platforms. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So I think Twitter is Periscope, if I'm not mistaken. So we live over there too. All from this one console that I'm on. Shout out to StreamYard. All right, so I see Jay Carly's here, Albert is here, Melanie's here. I see Kalisa, JT. JT said he has the yen on the left side and line observation on the right. Split screen is the truth. I feel you. I see Sadiq over here, Danny G, Jelani, Al 111, and I see David Jr. as well. See Jermaine, he just popped in. Cool. All right, so I don't know, for some reason it didn't let me create a watch party on Facebook for whatever reason, but it's cool. It is what it is. I think I just saw Tavares step in. All right, so this is gonna be some really good stuff, I'm sure, that's going on in tonight's observation. The podcast earlier was incredible.
If you didn't watch that yet, you need to make sure that you put that in your playlist for tonight. I know we do a lot because I'm gonna have a recommended training later tonight. But make sure that you tune into the podcast from today if you didn't watch it. Remarkable stuff. Like for real. For real. All right, let's see what this euro's doing. Hmm. Right now it is movement overall is stable. Um, these are the early signs of what we want to see when we're observing, because if you don't have stability in the movement in the market, you got problems. If you try to do anything when the market's not stable, you're gonna have problems. Period. Um, People jump the gun a lot of times. They try to do stuff without the market permitting it. Like, they'll just make assumptions. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Can't just assume just because it looks like there's a trade that might be setting up. So let me just rewind a little bit. So this is the live market observation. This is volume number 2. So this is the second one that I've done so far. And what I intend to do with this is to help you guys to stay focused. Even though I'm looking at the euro, you can be looking at whatever your market is in particular. Doesn't matter which one it is, but seeing the way that I'm watching the market, for those of you in training, this will coincide right with what you're being trained to look for when you look at the market. Understand that you're not looking at the market for a trade. Okay, let's be clear that that's not what you're doing. That's not what I'm training you to do. The same way that I'm sitting and I'm just observing right now, this is what we do. We observe and we wait, because the market at some point will stabilize in its movement, and then that will ultimately position a trade that does set up to be a winning trade. And that's all it's about. Like, that's all we're here for. We're not here for nothing else. We literally are only here to win our trade. So, for some people, I don't know, I can't call it. Some people just want to be in the market trading all the time. That's not what we're looking to do at all. Give you some stats. A little bit of stats real quick. Where's my calendar? Okay. All right. So I took a trade today, earlier. Winning trade. The last trade that I took was Monday on MLK Day. So today's Thursday. So that's what, 3 days in between. My last trade before Monday was Wednesday of last week, which was the 13th. The trade before that was the Thursday of the week before, which was the 7th. The day before that, I had a trade. So within the last, can I look at all of January? Let me keep going. I'll do the whole January. If you go further back, the trade before the 6th was on the 30th of December, actually. Okay, so the 6th was the first trade that I took for January. All right, so we'll just work with that. So if you include the 6th, the 7th, the 13th, the 18th, and today, that's 5 trades. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 6 trades. That's 6 trades, including today. Yeah, 6 trades. So wait, is that 6? Hold on. The 6th. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it is 5. I keep looking at this and I'm getting confused because I'm seeing the trade from the 30th, but I'm not including that one. So I'm not including the one from December 30th. I'm starting at January 6th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. So 5 trades for January so far. Today's the 21st. Okay. And I'm doing this to put it in perspective. Right. So that just goes to show you me, the one teaching you, the one that has you in this training along with me. I took 5 trades for the whole month so far. And people just assume that we're day trading. Like they think that we're here trading every day. No. But we are doing this every day. What are we doing right now? Market observation. So you see that this is more so about understanding what it is that you need to look for in the behavior of the market, not in a trade setting up. Let me repeat that. We're not looking for trades to set up. We're looking to see if the market behavior is what it needs to be in order for us to end up in a winning trade. That's it. That's it. That's it, and that's all. You can feel free to ask questions if you have them. All of that. Ask questions if you have them. I thought I saw. Oh, it was on this phone. I got 3 phones over here. That was on this one. Bilal said it's good to know you're not taking 10 trades a day. Right. Yeah, J. Cole, I don't know why Facebook is acting stupid. They're not letting us create the watch party. I don't know why. That's whack. But it's all right. It's all right. There was one thing I did try to do. I wanted to do real quick. Shout out to Nathan. Nathan, I did get your message. I don't know if you're tuned in or not, but you know that the pleasure is all mine. Pleasure is all mine, sir. Art can too. What's going on? Yes, TA awaits. David Jr. He's talking about the time and the behavior in the last one. Yeah, you see, and listen to how David is talking. Now, David is in training. Listen to what he said. He said, "Good time and the behavior." He didn't say, "Hey, that was a good trade." People are so busy looking for trades that they don't see what the market should look like for them to win a trade, and they end up being in trades that don't win, or being in trades that have the potential to lose. And if they do lose, it devastates them because they're emotionally detached to the money in the account. They're emotionally detached to everything. They're just emotional. Can't be emotional with this. You have to be, I would say, stoic when it comes to this, but more so, you just need to be disciplined and you need to be aware of what it is that the market inherently does whenever money is made. So it's kind of like coming into this industry, right? Like out the gate, just like with anything else. You have to see what it looks like for success. You need to know what success looks like. This was one of the first things that I did when I started dealing with the markets. Started looking to see, all right, well, and I'll use NADEX in particular. When I got on NADEX, first thing I did, how do you make money? Oh, you make money by winning the trade. Okay. With these binaries, in order to win, you got to be correct about where the market ends. Okay. I'm checking them off, right? As I begin to realize what all of this means, I start looking at the market. I don't start looking for trades. I don't care about trades if they don't win. I need to know why a trade would win. I don't need to know how to pick a trade. I don't want to, I'm not even interested in knowing how to try to pick a winning trade. That's not what I'm concerned with. I need to know why any trade would win. I need to know what the market looks like, what the market is doing, how the market is behaving. Anytime a trade that wins, wins. And when I take that information, now I can reverse engineer the process that's going to lead to winning only. And that's what it is that we do. It requires observation. It's so funny too because people don't like looking at the market, but they like taking trades, but don't want to sit and just watch and observe the market. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. You rushing into trading, you might as well just give your money away. Give it away, literally. All right, let me come back over. Mo, what up? JT talking about a sandwich and some chips. I'm about to give me some iced tea in a second. I surely am. About to go make me some tea. Um, the behavior is definitely still present. You make sure that you like the video, wherever you are, whatever platform you're on. Make sure that you like the video. All right, right now we're streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Yep, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, live. Oh, excuse me. Jelani just made some iced tea when I got home. Yeah, we on the vibe. We heavily on the vibe. Nico, what's up, man? Walker, what's good? Just coming in to say what's good. Still quietly in the lab, focusing on the skill. Ain't been on the charts as much, but love this live, no doubt. No doubt. All right. I was about to do something and then did not do it. Forgot all about it. All right, let me do it right now, though. Um, hmm. All right, so I pushed it out to the groups. All right, so it's cool. At least I could do that. All right, now if you look at, like, right now, for example, you can see that there is some extension of movement going on. And what I mean by that is you see how it kind of, the market came from like this cluster, this area where it was, and it started to move, right? It's moving out. Well, not moving. It already did it. It moved outside of this cluster right here, came down here, and now it's where you see it now, right? Now, when you think about the market, always think in terms of like a dimmer switch versus a light switch. So, for example, if the market is stable, it's not going to shift into becoming unstable just like that. It doesn't just switch on and off. What it does is it gradually makes its way into or out of something. If it is already stable, it gradually becomes unstable. If it's already unstable, it gradually will become stable. And you have to be mindful of that when you see where the market is currently and when you see what it's transitioning into or could be transitioning into. So, for example, if the market is already stable, when you see it transitioning into instability, you'll see things that the market will do. It's not necessarily one thing that the market does. Like, it's not a light switch, it's a dimmer. So it gradually is doing a variety or different variations, could be of the same thing. And you just need to know what it looks like. This is why observation is so necessary, because that way you'll never confuse the market transitioning with the market actually being in an actual condition at the time. So what I mean by that is there's a difference between the market stabilizing and the market being stable. Big difference between them two things. Once you see that the market is stable, you know that it gradually will make its way out of being stable. It won't just cut off. So what it does is it gives you time to actually observe and pay attention to how the market is moving and what it's doing during the transition. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like saying, all right, well, the market ain't stable no more. Well, if the market is stable now and then it's transitioning, it's not going to just become unstable. It will do things that will give you indication that it's becoming unstable. You understand? During that process, you're able to pick up on the nuances that it does, and this is how you constantly and just over time elevate in your skill. That's why observation is so important, because you get to see everything instead of you judging what's going on by whether or not a trade set up or not. That looked like it could have been a trade. First of all, we're not looking for trades. We're observing the market's behavior, and we know what stability looks like, and we know what instability looks like, and we also learn and pick up on everything in the middle where it's like it's transitioning either to or from one or the other. Bottom line for us is we'll never see or be in a trade if the market's not stable. So in order for us to even be in a trade, the market has to be stable, period. And that's what you're learning to pick up on. So all of this is teaching you the discipline and the patience that you need just through observation alone, just by doing that. David is asking, is the timing just as important at the beginning as it is in the end of the binary? It's important, period. And of course, you'll be able to see it at the end of the binary because that's the most significant part of the binary, of course, because whatever happens at the end is what determines the outcome. So this is why you want to be aware of the overall market behavior. It's not about whether one part is more important than the other. It's more so about the overall behavior in the market. What is it? If it's not stable, then we're not doing anything anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. But knowing what it is doing, as far as not being stable, will open the door to you understanding where the transition is taking place from. So it's kind of like knowing the difference between if it's transitioning from being unstable to becoming stable versus already being stable and then transitioning to becoming unstable. You need to know where you currently are to know where the transition is taking place. So, but that's a good question. Mo said it's an amazing feeling knowing what the market is actually doing. Right. Right. Which is the key to everything. That's the key to it all. That is the key to it all. You'll see more wicks when it's changing as it transitions. It depends on where it is. If you're referring to seeing the market go from being stable to becoming unstable, then yes, the wicks would be a byproduct of the instability coming in. Yep. Yep. Ab, what's going on? Are you going to start training this weekend? Good idea. Celine, what's happening? What determines stability? When the market ain't moving all over the place. When it's moving smooth. Stability is exactly what it sounds like. Stable. Carrie, you like the small flats with no wicks moving into phase 3. Yep. David said, looks like it's transitioning into stability. Ab, why don't you consider building a scanner to save time? Because that's for lazy people. I'm the scanner. Scanning now. I mean, what like I don't even understand really what that is supposed to do, because anytime people create an indicator or something, then they start relying on the indicator and then they're not doing anything anymore. So then they'll blame the indicator if they lose a trade. It doesn't make any sense. Jelani, will you be making the candle clustering training a series whenever you decide to do another training at night? I know that basically whenever you are on, it's a training, but I was just asking. We will probably will focus more on it. That's why I'm waiting before I do another one, because it needs to be like clear what I'm training on. I don't think at this point I need to really do anything else, because that last one, that 734, you get so much out of that. If you keep watching that, you'll get it. So I don't really need to go that into much more detail about it, because it was covered so thoroughly in that one. If you're just making your way on, make sure that you like the video, whatever platform that you're on. Be sure to like the video. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If you're on Facebook, follow the page. If you're on Twitter, follow the page. And all of the handles are down on the bottom of the screen right there. On Twitter, it's at TeamAlliance now. On LinkedIn, I guess it's linkedin.com/TeamAlliance. Something, whatever. You know how to find it. Wherever you at, like the video, subscribe, follow the page, all of that stuff. Well, I like that. Look at what Mo said. That's hard right there. Y'all see that? We are the scanner. Come on, Mo, let's go. Sit. Peter said, "What's a scanner? Sounds like what Apex invest in pitches." You're not adding LinkedIn. You know what's funny? The only reason I don't have it on is because it's some extra things you got to do to go live on it. So I couldn't do it. They wouldn't let me do it. It's like a whole application process. I'm like, really? You're not just letting people go live? So whatever. Carrie says 7:34 should be the recommended training for tonight. Well, there you go. There you go. J. Cardi said the Aussie not stable at the moment. Really? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, this is the Aussie. Let's see. Taking a quick glance at the Aussie. All right, let me set this chart up real quick. Armando's is the other spot, right? I'm just realizing that that's not Marco's. They the ones I don't really like that. Right. What else did you get other than that? Oh, she got something. That's where I thought you was going. Oh, well, I guess you wanted it. You must have had a craving for it. Closer to it, yeah. I know. I understand what you're saying. They could use a better source, in my opinion. They could use a better source. What, like standing there, like, are you gonna tip? Like, I'm taking out. You don't get no tip for that. It'd be different if I'm sitting down, I'll tip. If I'm walking out, here's your tip: don't walk under ladders. Wear a coat in the winter. There's a tip. All right, this OSZ. So J. Carly was saying this is not stable, and I would have to agree. It's not stable. It's not really showing indication of stability either. And y'all should know what I mean by that. Indication of stability. Yep. Shavonda, what's up? Oh, you said to be out of position a lot. I hear you. Y'all want me to be the scanner right now, huh? JT talking about do the yen next. It hasn't since the open. Okay. Melanie was just typing that. Melanie, you in the yen too? Jelani said he'll put more focus on 734. GU was clustering yesterday, not so much today. Yeah, and like that's why I said I went through it earlier, like just showing the days in between trades for me, because people just assume that I trade every day. I'm like, nah, I don't trade every day. The market ain't stable every day the way it should be. See, look, it's a two-part thing that goes on. The market needs to be stable and then present a trade while it's stable. If you a busybody, you're gonna be just trying to look for a trade, whether it's stable or not. Market has to be stable before you find a trade. What's the point if it's not? Okay, you switched in December. Got you. All right, so okay, so Melanie's in the dollar yen, JT's in the dollar yen. Who else in the dollar yen? Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Let's see what it looks like. Um, in about 2 minutes, I'm going to eat some pizza, and I'll be back. What's this? The yen? Yeah, this is the yen right here. All right, cool. Pizza and some iced tea coming up, coming right up. This the yen right here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, Doug. Well, let me just try to break something down a little bit. Yeah, this was it started doing a little something in here. Moved in and moved outside of that, obviously, and now who knows what it'll do where it is now. But let me see. Let me go back before that. Before that, it just really is on the move, moving into to new positions, and it's looking like it's looking like it's transitioning into becoming stable. But you'll want to see more of this. You want to see more of that, so you kind of wanted to start doing that type of thing. They go to they go to big magic box. Oh, Peter's in the yen too. Okay, cool, cool. All right, I'm going to get some pizza. I'll be back. Chess, what up? Yeah, the pizza's pretty good. I think I'm gonna get another slice. Get one more. That should do me just fine. The yen overall looks good. It's just not it's not doing certain things just yet. So many times when you see the market moving and there's stability in the movement, it'll do that for a period until it decides where it wants to position itself, and then you'll see it do that, and then that's when the clustering comes in. So is the yen stable right now? Yep, sure is. Overall, it's still transitioning though. Overall, and that's kind of what I like to see when it's at the beginning. It is at the beginning. Oh, excuse me. So this right here is what you keep seeing. Like it'll look like the market is starting to cluster, and then it will move again. It will extend. That's what you just continuously keep seeing. Like it'll start clustering, move, 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 start clustering, move. And you just want clear, solid stability in the movement, and you want like clustering and the market solidifying the position that it's going to be in versus move. Like if it keeps moving around, it keeps moving to new positions. And then that makes it more difficult for you to navigate anything. That's why you can't trade just based off of that. This is exactly why you cannot take trades based off of trades. Can't take a trade based off of a setup. You're so much better off waiting for a trade that comes to you while the market is stable. And when the market has everything as far as stability goes. So not just movement, but position as well. Important stuff. Do we care about direction? No, not at all. The lack of paying attention to the free training for me. All right, I'm on slice number 2. Excuse me. Salim, so with that being the case, what does that even mean? You're describing the difference between the market clustering or whatever and the market moving. When that's not what I'm talking about. It's not about the market moving or not moving. It's about how the market is moving. There's different types of movement. If you don't understand the type of movement present, what you're thinking will be a move in one direction ends up being a move in the opposite direction. That's called behavior. That's not up, down. It's more intricate than that. Yeah, that's what my question is. Like, so that information is helping you how though? And also, people are trading even when the market is clustering. Just because not the market and the other, that's when you have directional moves. But again, what does it mean? How does that translate into you making money? All right, let me get my pizza. Durin, what do you trade? What instrument do you trade? Okay, got you. You trade Forex and NADEX? On NADEX, what do you trade? You trade binaries or you trading spreads or something? Yes to binaries or yes to spreads? Binaries. Doc, what's good? Which binaries? 5 minute, 20 minute, hourlies? 2 hours? Okay, got you. Yeah, I was asking because of what you said initially when you were talking about the pushes. It's not something that we look at in particular with the 5 minute binaries, but that's why I was asking what you were trading. All right, cool. How successful are you? Oh, excuse me. Damn. Wow. Went down the wrong pipe. Excuse me. 75 to 80% profitable. Are you net profitable? Excuse me. Like overall. Stacy, you being funny? She's talking about you only have one pipe. I don't know about that. One pipe, but one of them go to the stomach and one of them go to your lungs. I knew that was coming. JT like he's choking because he saw the S word. He saw that S word. Yeah, so Durin, excuse me, damn. He said that he's in demo working on his S word. Yeah, we don't believe in that word here. No, but all jokes aside, that's good that you're practicing. Um, I don't know if it would be helpful to you or not, but a lot of the content on this channel will just kind of, I would say, inform you more about using the strategy versus understanding the market itself, because strategies come and go. They come, they go. You're trying to, you try to figure out how to enter, what type of moves in the market to trade, what indicators to put on your chart, all that type of stuff. With the binaries, it's real simple. You just have to be correct about where the market ends. And this is one of the reasons why I like the 5 minute binaries. Not because we can trade every 5 minutes, but more so because we can rely on actually understanding market movement and behavior. Use that information and then know when the time is right to be in a trade. So it's the other way around. It's like the extreme opposite of a strategy. We're not looking for trades. We don't have a trade set up that we're waiting to see. What we're actually waiting to see is the market moving with stability first. And then if a trade sets up at that time, we know the outcome of the trade. It's going to win. Period. So it's like reverse psychology. Yeah, which is good. Which is good. It's always good to look for, to learn new ways. Absolutely. Um, I feel like when you learn the market, when you actually start to understand the market itself, you stop looking at everything else because you know how to be profitable. So it's like if you're in search of being profitable, period, you're going to have to um, learn how to interpret the market, meaning how to interpret market behavior. You got to know what stuff means when you're looking at it, when you see it. Yep. So if I had to steer you in any direction, it would be in the direction of actually looking at the market itself and learning how to understand the way it's moving more than anything. Ab, you 3-0, huh? Ab, what do you trade again? I forgot what you trade. Michael, what's good, man? Yeah, let me put that up. JT said he came from the market making method, came here from Forex. No cap. Yeah, man. Yeah, but definitely. Yeah, definitely do that. Start to really just observe the market and like learn, especially the market that you're actually trading, you know? What do you trade, App? You trade binaries or you trade Forex? I don't remember. Euro doing kind of what the yen was doing. It's extending, but we'll see what it ends up doing. It does little, like the I pointed out also on the yen, it was doing the same thing. You start to see it start to do this, right? Then it extends again. Then it did it again here, and now it's extending again. So this is what I find interesting. Just like right now, you got what, 3 minutes and change left on this binary? Now you see where this market is positioned right now. You see how it's above this green line? With this much time left on the clock, you could take this trade right here as a long. Right here. And you can get in at 80. If you were to get into this trade here at 80, how confident are you in the market remaining above the line? That's the question. What type of behavior in the market would increase the probability of the market remaining above the line now with that much time left? Like, these are questions that you have to ask yourself instead of saying, oh, is this a good trade? Because it has nothing to do with the trade. My question is not a trade question. My question is a market question. And when you learn how to understand what you see the market doing and you can answer the question, then that's what would make a trade valid for you, because the trade is backed up by the market. It's not a trade that you're just picking because the trade set up. Like, I didn't look at that just now because that trade set up. I looked at that just now because we see what the market's behavior is. So that's why I said, how confident would you be in the market remaining above that line now with 3 minutes left on the clock? Those are the type of questions that you should ask. And those are the type of questions that you need to be able to answer. And you need to be able to answer that from the market perspective, not from the trade perspective. That's why I said it's not a trade question. It's a market question. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Also, app trades, binaries on the 5 minute, the hourlies, the 2 hours, 30 minutes. So you trading everything. Jeez. So you're 3-0. What was that in? Was that in 5 minute binaries? Right. Peter said he was not confident because the market is moving too fast. That works for me. That works for me. A lot of times people don't understand that bad behavior can be hidden in the speed in the market. What did I just taste? That tasted funny. Like, the hell was that? Cinnamon? No, it couldn't have been cinnamon. What else tastes like cinnamon? Trying to figure out what that is. Something they put on there. I don't know what that was. Hold on. Oh, in the 5 minutes? Okay. And Ab, you typically like have how many trades in a day? Yeah, nutmeg is what I was thinking. Yeah, it kind of tastes like nutmeg. I'm like, wait, do they put nutmeg on pizza? Don't put nutmeg on pizza. The hell is that? Right. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Nah, it wasn't Bilal. It wasn't Bilal. It wasn't ginger Bilal. I don't know what it was. 3 to 7 a day? Oh wow. Okay. Lamont, what's going on? Swave in the building. What's happening? What's happening, man? So 3 to 7 trades a day. That's a lot, man. That's a lot of trading. Never trained for 1 trade a day. Well, technically, I never trained for 1 trade a day. I just train to win trades. That's it. And over time, what has happened to me personally is I find myself taking fewer trades because it's not necessary to trade a lot. And the better at recognizing stability that you get, you're going to take fewer trades anyway because you'll rely on only the best trades coming. Yep. Yeah, that was actually going to be my next question. So J. Carly asked it instead of me. She's asking how many do you lose in a week? So 3 to 7 trades a day. Yeah, I am curious. Out of all the trades that you take, how many do you not win? He said I couldn't afford the trade one. I wanted to put myself out there. Okay, you gotta elaborate on that. I'm not sure what you mean. That's right. Yeah, more. There you go. Swave hit it on the head. More trades leads to more chances to lose. 100%. And yeah, pretty much the win loss ratio. Exactly. Yeah, because that's what you end up with when you trade that much. Yep, surely do. Lamont says 7 a day. He got to come to TA ASAP. I don't know. He may not be ready for TA. Everybody not ready for what we do though. I will say that you really have to you have to have the right mindset. Martingale, absolutely not. No, 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 no. Ab said at first he lost a lot, but it's different now. You said that you coming where, the TA? You sure? Because if you think it like that, I listen. Let me be the first to tell you that 3 to 7, we're gonna have to 86 that, bro. 3 to 7, man. No, but it's really more so about understanding why you're doing anything. You know, if you're really just taking trades because you have you booked a lot. You know, if it's like, it's kind of like saying, all right, I got a strategy, and my strategy works 80% of the time. So that means that you really just don't know why you are even taking trades. You're just relying on whatever the strategy is for entering trades. That's not the reason why, though. Does that make sense? I'm not sure if y'all have noticed, I've been doing less and less and less permission. Notice how I'm not really focusing that much on that anymore, because exactly what I thought would happen ended up happening, where people were getting confused. So that's why I brought it back to the essence. And I mean, like, in general, even the way that I'm trading, brought it back to the essence. You don't ever see me taking trades now in that environment, in an accelerated environment. He said, Jelani said he thought Martingale was a department store.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, snap. Yeah, he said, what is that, Netflix series? Yeah, it actually is a bird, though. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, Ab, I don't know if you've been watching it, but you should definitely tap into 301 Mindset. The 301 Mindset video on the channel. Matter of fact, I'll post it in here for anyone that wants to get their mind right. Because listen, man, it don't take a lot to make a lot. Ooh, that's hard. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't take a lot to make a lot, man. Yeah, let me post it in here. Oh, snap. Let me see if it, oh, it might post in all of them. Hold on. Let me see if it posts in all of them. Oh, snap. Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's hard. I posted one time, it posted in all 3 platforms. So that's the 301 Mindset video right there that I just posted. If you want to check that out. And not even if you want to check that out. You need to check that out. um Florence Nightingale. Oh man. Jamal said, good question. Yeah. Salim doing his up and down thing. He's the market whisperer. He be straight talking to it. Oh man. Yeah, but what I found in my years of trading is that what we have with NADEX is unlike anything else that I've seen, period. To have this binary option instrument available to us, to have the 5-minute binaries available, just being able to utilize our understanding of the market and make money that way is crazy to me. The binaries, in my opinion, they're a better instrument than everything else. They're better than spreads on NADEX. They're better than knockouts on NADEX. They're better than Forex. They're better than really anything that you can trade, because of what it allows you to do within a very relatively short period of time and within a small amount of trades. You can do so, like, that's why with what you were saying, Ab, you saying that you take 3 to 7 trades a day. I'm like, listen, 3 to 7 trades. If you took 3 trades a day, that in a week, that's 15 trades. That's halfway through the project that we do. The question becomes, are you 100% confident in those trades when you do take them so that you can put the most value in the trade? And in other words, what I'm saying is when you start out trading on NADEX, you can start with $100 with one contract and then just build and grow the account over time by being consistently profitable. So with you being able to do that, why not do that? And in order to do that, it means you have to win your trades. So if you're not able to win all of your trades, why not? Is the next question. And the answer cannot be, oh, because nobody wins all the time. That's not true. There's a reason that you win a trade and make money, and there's a reason that you don't win a trade and you lose money. Question is, do you know the reason? If you don't know the reason, that's why you're losing. Does that make sense? You're not losing because everybody loses. You're losing because you don't understand why yet. You don't understand why you're entering trades at the time, and you don't know why you would not be entering a trade or should not be entering a trade. You don't know why a trade really won, and you don't know why a trade really lost. And that's a fact. I'm not saying that to make it seem like you don't know what you're doing, but when it's all said and done, you ultimately don't really know what you're doing if you don't understand the market in order to know what the outcome of a trade that you take is going to be. You need to know why you did win or did lose. Period. I see that Abs, you just said you took a trade in the pound just now. Let me take a look at the pound. Let's take a look. And I'm doing this just out of curiosity. All right, so this is the pound. All right, so Ab, what trade did you take just now? Let me see. Let me see what it did in the last 5 minutes so I could guess. You took a sell on 37.15? Did you sell this line? You said I missed it. I missed what? Tell me what you did. Because the last one was 910, right? The one that ended at 910. So this one? And he said, honestly, now I know for real. You know what? But what did you do? You can still tell me what you did, though. Yeah, you don't got to load me to the next one. Just tell me what you did in the last one. If it was the 910, it had to be somewhere in here. It was in here somewhere. So you took a sell, yes? I was just I was just thinking that, Bilal. I'm like, he out here giving out signals in these streets. He's like, I got you on the next one. I'm gonna hit you with the signal. Oh. What'd you do, Ab? I blocked it out for you so you could tell me what you did in there. It's the pound right here. What you doing here? What's good? Ab, you ain't gonna tell me? I see you dodging. You dodging the question. I just was curious because you brought it up. That's why I was like, well, what you doing here? Because you said that you just took a position on the pound. This was the 5 minute right here. So what'd you do? But it's cool. You don't gotta tell me nothing. Go back to my euro. We're off to see the wizard. What time we got? 9:18. So I think I run this until about 9:30. Then I'm out of here. I'm out. About to go lay down, take a nap. You said you can't map it out. Nah, you don't got to map everything out. I just was asking what trade was it? You said that you took the pound and you trade 5 minute binaries, right? So that's all it was. Yeah, like you don't got to do all the. I mean, the easiest way really um to document what you are doing is just record. But I know that people don't like recording, so. But I'm always gonna say that. Just if you record, then you don't have to explain nothing because we can see what you're doing. But I just was curious what the actual trade was. That's all. Yeah, funny. How much for the signals group, huh? So just to give some context to what it is that we do. Um, overall, I'm not really concerned about direction. We trade binary options, right? We trade in 5 minute binary options, and not concerned with direction. You said you cannot retrieve it. Yo, Ab, you got every excuse in the book. Oh man. He's like, nah, man, the dog ate it. The dog ate it. I can't retrieve it. I'm just messing with you. Ab, I'm just messing with you, bro. Yeah, but what I was saying is that overall, we don't care about like direction and stuff like that because we're not trading based on direction. Does that make sense? Direction happens after the market decides what it's doing. So, for example, if the market ultimately decides that it wants to accelerate, it will decide which direction it's going to accelerate in. It could decide it wants to accelerate in both directions. And you'll see swings. Like you'll see this type of movement within, within a small period of time. Right? So you can't base decisions off direction. Oh, the market's going up. I think I'm gonna take a long. The market moving up is not a reason to take a long trade, not with binaries. And really, for that matter, with any way that you're trading, it's not a reason to take a trade. The reason is because you're understanding why it's going up, why it's going down, not that it is going up or that it is going down. Big difference. Big difference. And people just don't get that. And they continue to be in these markets getting slapped. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Bilal said range is good, behavior not there. Yeah, it's still working on it. It's still working on it. But you see what it's doing. It's doing something it wasn't doing before. So it's the first time that we kind of seeing it do this. Observation. So right now, this is actually where I would drill down and I want to take a closer look because I want to see that right there showed me a lot. That, what you just saw. You saw how the indicative moved just now? That right there, next. Immediately, next. And that's all it is. It's just rinsing and repeating of the process. So because you understand the process, you understand the market is either fitting into what it's creating or it's not. Like the market creates its own barriers, it creates its own areas, it creates its own whatever, and then it either violates it or it respects it. You're looking for the market to respect what it has created. That's what stability is. That's what it is. It's respecting what it has created. If it violates what it has created, it's not stable. That's it. So it's very simple for me. If the market is not respecting what it has created, there's nothing to do. No trades. I'm not even seeing trades. Even if there's trades there, I'm not seeing them at all. Period. That's it. Yep. That is it. So hopefully that'll give some clarity for those that still trying to figure out what we're doing. Jamal said, I see no value in 5 to 7 trades a day. It's not the goal freedom. If you're sitting around trying to catch 5 or 7 a day, you're not free. Want to know? Ooh, Lord. Let's go. Let's go. He said I got stuck in traffic. Oh, snap. That's funny. Y'all are funny. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. Jay Carly is she's saying what I was, or the reason that I was asking. She said that I'm not asking you to explain just what time did you take the trade so we can look and see what you were thinking, right? Yeah, but it's cool. Jelani said, if you can't explain it, then you flipping the coin. I don't disagree. Ab, listen, man, it's cool. Don't worry about it. It's cool. You don't have to do anything. It's cool. Yeah, Ab is cool, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm on the euro. You said you closed the trade. So which trade just now? So Ab, here we go again. Let's go back. You said you just closed the trade on the euro. I'm looking at the euro right now. I've been looking at the euro now since I switched from the pound. What trade did you just take? That's all I want to know. There's only one trade that you could have taken that one. So I'll let you tell me what it was. There's only one. I'm looking at it. So tell me what you did, Ab. Oh, I got to get that. Bilal, I'm getting that. He said I got to get the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music. Facts. I'm getting that. Thank you, Bilal. I got to get that. No, but Ab, you just took a trade on the euro. Yes, you just did it. If you just did it, it had to be. Look. Let me box it in for you. Because Ab, please don't insult my intelligence. I know I'm not crazy. You just said you took a trade. This is the 5-minute trade before where we are now. The one right now running got a minute left. The one right before where we are now was this. What trade did you take here? There's one trade. There was one option there. The only option there was the 2171. This one right here. That's the only option that you could have traded. What did you do? Do, 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 do. Oh, you messing with me? Okay. All right, cool. Here's for a buy trade. And you bought what strike? You said buy again, but you bought what? Come on, Ab. See, Ab, I'm trying to hold you down, man. I'm trying my best. Because somebody's saying you got trolling tendencies. So come on, Ab. Come on, man. Oh man. Ab, what did you buy? What did you buy? What option did you buy just now? You bought the euro? What? He said he bought euro with USD. Yo, I ain't messing with y'all. Y'all crazy. Jesus. Woo. Yo, that was hilarious. All right, Ab, it's all good, man. It's all good. I understand now. We get it. Oh man. All right. So anyway, that was cute. That was cute. So overall, the euro It's not looking bad. Like, you can see it's transitioning. You can see that. Just hasn't transitioned yet. But it is in the process of doing it. So we just watch. We just wait. That's all. Give you a second? No, I'm not giving you any more time. You're out of time, Ab. He said, let me check my email. Yo, Ab is hilarious. Oh, snap. Damn, man. He gave me a headache. Peter, I have no idea. I mean, I don't know, man. Wow. He said you are the weakest link. All right, y'all are crazy. All right, man. So what time is it? 9:32? All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. So listen. Look, he said I spoke too fast. Yo, Ab, slow down, son. You're killing them. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. See, all this time I was repping for Ab, man. I was repping. All right, we wrapping it up. So listen, if like I said earlier, if y'all didn't check out the podcast from earlier today, y'all gotta check that out for real. Check that out. It was classic. It was definitely educational as always, and stuff that you really need to hear, I believe. All right. So y'all make sure that you check that out. The BrooklynMosesPodcast.com. All right. And aside of that, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. You know, all the regular stuff. Like the video, all of that stuff. I'm out, man. I'm going to lay down. I'll do this from the bed. So I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all know what it is. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. Deuces.